Today I got a fun one for you. I got challenged from another YouTuber named The Goods Pottery. He challenged Swan City Ceramics, Ug Chugs, Fresh Cup of Joel, and myself to do a pottery box drop. Shipping pottery is an absolute nightmare at moments. Every time the pot goes out, I literally think of the scene from Ace Ventura. It's just a horrifying scene for anybody making pots. Also, I saw one time Ron White was on a podcast, and apparently he made pots in Mexico years back. And his quote was something like, shipping something heavy and fragile is a horrible combination, which it can be. So, but anyway, the challenge was to send or pack a 1 pound general purpose bowl for eating out of, like a soup bowl. But because I make flower pots, I'm gonna use a 1 pound little flower pot. So, because I make flower pots, that's my living. These are actually fired a little bit lower in temperature, so they can still be porous and be, get the patina going and everything. With a higher fired stoneware piece, which a lot of the potters have been using that he challenged, they're a little bit stronger, and they should be, because you're eating out of them, and it's not. These actually will last a very long time. They're fired hotter than normal flower pots, but at the same time, it's not as hot as those pots. But I'm gonna give this challenge a go. So the challenge was to start at 4 feet, dropping a box at 4 feet, which honestly, if you can't ship a box that is dropped at 4 feet, you're really not packing correctly. No offense to anybody that isn't. This is all a learning process. When I first started shipping in 1999, I was literally packing with straw from my stepfather's dairy farm. And yeah, at that time, UPS and I think FedEx said that you should be able to drop one of your boxes from the top of a tractor trailer, which is basically 13.5 feet. You standing on it and dropping it, probably more like 15 something feet. So yeah, I'll start with the 4, like the Goods Potter requested, and then we'll go and do something a little ridiculous. So let's get going. This is gonna be fun, guys. All right. All right, guys. So what I do is, this is, goes with about a 10 by 10. So it's a 10 cube box. And I wrap up this with paper. I put paper on the bottom, and then I put a piece of cardboard. We'll zoom in correctly. Piece of cardboard in to act kind of as a secondary box. Now a 4-foot drop should be nothing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not even gonna close this box, all right? I'm 6'1", I'm bringing it up, and I'm dropping it. So, let's see how that worked out. That literally just bounced around. This is hard to open with one hand. This is probably more funny to watch than try to open something one-handed. Pot's fine. Pot made it just fine and dandy. So, it dropped from 5 feet, unopened box. I'm sorry. Not even closed. I can't even talk today. That's hilarious. So, yeah, 5-6 feet, open box drop. So, imagine if it was closed. Obviously, it would make it It's gotta make it. All right, so let's close this thing up.
This is where the fun begins.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna go up on this ladder. The roof is way too slippery. There's a lot of snow. It's like 18 degrees out. It's freezing out here, so all bundled up. I'm gonna go up to the top of the ladder. I'm gonna throw it off. Ladder's, I don't know, probably 14, 15 feet. We'll throw it off, probably get it up to 25, 30 feet, hopefully. We'll see. All right, we're gonna do this a continuous shot. That way you know that I didn't just cut this and make it up. All right, let's go. There we go. All right. So, dented the box pretty good. I don't think I have a knife on me. Should have planned ahead on this. I don't think I have a knife on me. I don't. So I'm gonna bring this in and see what happened. All right, so my wife just said this wasn't a continuous shot because I had to use the thing. So I'm gonna do a second throw. Finally got a knife. We're good to go. I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna throw it again. Here we go. So it's actually gonna be a 2-throw challenge. It actually landed upright. All right. Got the box, cutter, the knife. What do we got? They lived, guys. It's ridiculous. That's great. All right, it lived. So, pack your boxes good. Just pack them the best you possibly can. It's always a guess if you're gonna get there safely, but we did it, guys. All right.